How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here from Our Gaming. Yeah, we're just gonna be carrying on with Theros Beyond Death. Excited for the new set to release. Okay, so what do we have here? Some very strong cards in green. The boar is fine. I mean, it's a big body, it's a big stopper. It's possibly best if it kind of interacts with things such as the flight. So yeah, maybe we start off with that. I mean, it's by far not the best card in the whole pack. Band Brawler, Warbride's Blessing, but it is a big body, so it provides a big stopper. And you know what? I think for 5 mana, it is good enough. And also, if we don't have creatures like this, then it kind of makes your Warbride Blessings not as important. So yeah, I think I'm happy just taking the boar here. As daft as that sounds. Okay. The Singer's nice. But. I think for me, one of the best cards in the pack is the Theros' Blessing. And I have been a big fan of the red-green combinations as well. So I'm happy to take that. The other options, of course, are either the Singer or the Venomous Hierophant, but I think the Theros' Blessing just does enough. Okay, so sadly we weren't lucky enough to get anything in green or red, so we are going to have to pick up a second colour. Banishing Light is fantastic. It's probably the best card in the pack, I'd say. Yeah. Okay. So where does this put us then? We don't really want to go into a fourth colour. So I think for me, it's going to be the Warden of the Chained, and if we do splash anything, you know, it would be something like white. The other option would be the Incineratory Oracle, but I think we're perfectly fine just taking the Warden here. Okay, let's just put this in the sideboard then for now. We'll change the view as well. I know quite a lot of you like this view. So our options would be the Oracle, Forerunner. Forerunners can come back around. The Impending Doom is nice. It does help kind of activate the Warden, especially for example, say if we can stick the Impending Doom on something like an Oracle. I think I do take the Impending Doom. And then we just try to hope that we get enough things with 4 power or greater. Now, things such as a Stampede Rider do care about that. So I'm happy to take that here. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we are falling into the right colours. We're not going to be doing... this... Okay. Could be fine. Furious Rise. Yeah, we do care about stuff like that. I'm going to take it and then see where we kind of pan out with things. In decks such as this, I like cards such as the Oread. I've been persuaded on this card, so I am happy to take it here. And yeah, what do we have? Escape Velocity is fine. I haven't really... I mean, for 1 mana it is nice. Let's pop it for the sideboard just for now. And then we'll see whether or not we do play it. We're going to take... Scout just because it's on colour. Pantheon, Plummet, Wrapping Flames. I mean, we're not really playing any of these if we were. Oh, hey Jeffrey, how's it going, my friends? I checked to see if you were online, but you weren't. Have you been playing Xbox, or have you just been kind of milling around? Okay, so we just take all this kind of riffraff now. The Portent. Okay, so we don't really get any cards in the colours that we're looking for, and that's an annoyance. I think here we've just got to take something quite weak. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, not showing for me, mate. Maybe hiding away. Awesome. So... this is a weird one. I mean, I think we take the Rage Hound. I'm not happy about it. But there's nothing else we really play here. Nixborn Colossus. Yeah, we'd probably take one of those at one point. But I think they'll come round. Nah, it's garbage, mate. It's absolute garbage. I won't bother wasting your time. Thassa's Oracle is decent. Obviously, we'd just be taking it for the kind of gem value. But let's go for the Rage Hound here. Okay, and again, it's nothing that's looking too good. I'm not a big fan of. Now, what would Binding do here? Now, I think I'm going down on this. We just work with so many enchantments that actually losing key enchantments to this and not being able to get them back is kind of a big deal. So I think we just take another Stampede Rider. Okay. This is decent. Do we splash blue for the Eutropia? I mean, it can win games by itself. Here is a Revel. When you cast a spell that targets it, meh. We've got a couple. I think it's good enough, right? Okay, then I'm going to take the heroes. We got a second heroes that came round. Do we play two? I mean, we're not really playing anything else. This is a very weak deck so far. Okay. So we did mention about potentially splashing white for the Banishing Light. So that's something we could do. We got the altar. This is a what's this? This is a human soldier, isn't it? Not a demigod or anything like that. So I think here for us it would be just the Oracle. I think splashing just for a 3-drop isn't really where we want to be. Okay, so the Huntmaster's nice. It's a 4-power creature, which is something that we're trying to work with, and it helps to pump the rest of our things. So it's important to get this Warden activated as soon as possible. There is a Cyclops, which might be nice in one of these kind of aggressive decks. We would be passing a Final Flare. I think it's worth it for now. But then we'll try and prioritise it afterwards. Arena Trickster, we haven't really got anything that kind of flashes in on the opponent's turn. So it is a 3/3 for 4 mana, which isn't a good kind of exchange rate. So I think we're going to go with a Colossus. And yeah, this deck is just basically shaping up to be a big kind of bashy deck, which I don't think is where we want to be. So it's not gonna be winning kind of prizes. Oh cool, we got the Omen of the Forge. Nice. Another Stampede Rider? I mean, they will come in if we can get them activated. Under Fires. I think we are in the right colours, of course. Well, I say that. I say we're in the right colours, and then obviously we get a bomb rare. That's annoying. I mean, we are splashing white, so if we did splash for the Banishing Light, we'd definitely splash for the Hilliard, just because we can start gaining life. So I think we do play this card. But let's see where we go from here. So Dreamstalker Manticore is fine, but I think taking another Arosa's Blessing is really where we want to be. Wow, look at this. Look at this. All the colours coming in now. I'm going to take the Caryatid. So it's an early drop, but it does help us to splash. Beautiful. Nessian Wanderer. How many enchantments have I got? I've got 1. I've got 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. So yeah, it does come in, and it's a nice little ramper for us as well. Sadly, we can't play the Acolyte. So here I think we haven't got enough for the Petitioner, so I'm going to go for the Final Flare. Just make sure we have as much removal as possible. Another Warden, yes please. Okay, the deck's actually shaping up a little bit now. Thrill of Possibilities. I don't think we've got enough room to run it. We did mention about grabbing the wings. What was that for? Oh yeah, the Nessian Boar. Don't think we need a second Final Flare, so maybe we do grab the first wings. Okay, we do have a pile of cards. Let's see if we can make it into a deck now, though. Relentless Pursuit, perhaps. Like I say, I don't think we do play it because this is. Well, we could get the Hilliard, I guess. Manticore could be fine. Naid. Important to Betrayal. We can't really do anything with that, so. Okay, 60 gems in return. That sounds good for me. 44 cards. So what have we got? We've got 18 creatures, 9 non-creatures. So we do need to get rid of some things. What do we think? Maybe... See, I think the Furious Rise is really going to help us ramp. Or at least get into the cards that we need to be. Hero of the Games and a boar can go. Not a boar, sorry, a rider. 16 and 9. We need to get rid of 2 cards. I guess we could play... So actually, we've got a god. We could play the altar. If we play the altar, we can afford to drop... we can afford to drop maybe a forest. I mean, we do need these for the Colossus, but it's not the be all and end all. In fact, the Colossus is a card we could cut. Caritad or Reed. Could we cut the Impending Doom? I don't know, we've got lots of 2-drops, so it could be useful for it. Thrill of Possibilities can go. And I do actually really like having the wings. I think the wings are going to come in this deck. So do we keep it at 16 and 9? Keep 1 extra card in the pack? Maybe. I'm just not sure what I'd drop in all honesty. It'd have to be the wings if I were to drop anything. The wings or the Impending Doom. I like the Impending Doom just because of all these 2-drops. I mean, sticking it on the Underworld Ragehound means that we're going in for 6 on turn 3, which is fantastic if we can pull that off. Or if we stick it onto the Incendiary Oracle, I mean, we're going in for 5. We can plus it in later turns. It's decent. Okay, let's go with this, and we'll call it a 5-3 deck. I think this is where we're at, and then if we can get this down later on, it'll be fine. Beautiful. Let's jump into the games. Still can't get over picking up the trophy on the sealed last night. We're gonna play 1 or 2 sealeds today, perhaps. I think we've got enough time. What are we thinking here? Peppy Mumble. What a name. What a name. Okay, so this is nice. We've got lots of 2-drops. Pantheon, which hopefully we can ramp into. Yeah, I do like this. I do like this. Let's keep. Now it all depends on whether or not we get that 3-drop enchantment which I was talking about. Because that could be big game for us. Oppo might have a 1-drop here though. What's for 1 blue mana in this format? Sage of Mysteries, okay. Sage of Mysteries it is. So Oppo could be looking to mill us out. Thankfully we've got an altar. Lampad, so we get milled for 2. This could be quite dangerous from the off if Oppo's got lots of enchantments. Land and the boar goes. Remember, we've not got a way to get those boars back, I don't think. So do we pop with the Ragehound, or do we go for the Omen? I think actually what we do go for is the Nessian Wanderer. Oppo skips. That's interesting. That is interesting. So in all likelihood, they've got a counter spell, haven't they? Which wouldn't be ideal for us. So what we can do is we can try and drop the Oread, see what they do. Okay, nice. Get a little bit of ramp out. Like I say, it's not perfect. It's not. Oh wow, really? We missed. Sake. Okay, so we passed the turn. A Gull maybe end of turn for Oppo? No. So I do think they do have a counter spell. So we do need to play around that. Interesting. So here I'm going to go for the... If they've got a Deny the Divine, they'll play it on the Ragehound, I think. No. Play out the Omen? How interesting. How interesting indeed. Yeah, we're getting something out here. Mantle. Okay. Mantle indeed. Come on, Oppo, you got your Lampad activation there. We'll grab another forest. And pass the turn. So I think, in good faith, next turn we can get down the Hilliard. Start bashing in with a Rage Hound. That's a little annoying, that. Especially as we've just got rid of those two spells. Could have done with that. Drats. Okay. Pantheon down. Yeah, we've got to go for the Hilliard. Not looking ideal, is this, chat? There's yeah, we're gonna have to give this up. I mean, we can get it back, which is fine, but yeah, wow. Okay, hopefully we can regroup after this turn. I don't exactly know what we do though. Okay, the Nessian Wanderer goes. Oppo ships more cards of ours into the graveyard. Not looking good. There's another one, Warden. Wow, what do we actually do here? What do we actually do? Except for draw lands. That seems to be all that we do. As long as your devotion to white is less than... whenever you gain life plus a 1/1 counter on things. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got a means of okay, so we'll pass. We've got a means of attacking in next turn. Let's hope Oppo is still just as screwed. I've only got lands in hand, so that's not ideal. Brine Giant, okay. Okay. Pass. So this allows us to start attacking in with the Brine Giant, with the Rage Hound. But look at this, look at this. I think we tap this. Put a 1/1 counter here. And we tap this, giving this lifelink. So what do we have here? 1 activation, 2 activations, 3 activations for this. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can only really go in with the Rage Hound here. Unfortunately. It does gain us 6 life though, but we're losing in terms of board state. Oh, really? Wow. I mean, yeah. Check that out. End the turn. End the turn. Nothing we can do there. Yeah, Oppo's very much controlled us out of this game. Let me have a look on. So we've got a Final Flare, Arosa's Blessing. Does any of that actually cut it? I don't know. I don't know. on that mill plan again. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I think we take this. I think we take that. Hey Matt, how's it going, my friend? You just in time to see us take an absolute battering. Heroes is fine. Let's tap that. Tap that, put a 1/1 counter on. We haven't got any other ways to gain life, have we? Put a 1/1 counter here. Ah, perfect. So let's go in. So we've got to attack him with the Rage Hound, sadly. We're also going to attack him with the Oracle. We've got Hilliard doing a little bit of work, but nowhere near enough. We are down to our last 13 cards. Oppo's been milling us with this Sage of Mysteries. And yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, sadly. So Oppo's blocks here are the Seaguard on the Rage Hound. That seems pretty simple. And then maybe just throw something token in front of this. Maybe the Naid or the Lampad. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, they did that wrong. There we go. So, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I just kind of bulk this up? Just try and hope? Whenever you cast a spell that targets it. Okay. So maybe I just go for the... Yeah, maybe I just go for the 3 mana and play down this. I think that's wise. Okay, so we can put a +1/1 counter. I think I'm actually going to go for... I think I'm going to go for this All Read, actually. And we play out the heroes. And now we're not in a bad place. It's just time is ticking away for us. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, is Oppo just missing their entire turn? That seems weird, right? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Whenever you cast a spell that targets the heroes, other creatures gain +1/+1. So I mean, I've got to do it. Red. We put this on. We put this on the heroes. So let's go for. Yep. Ah, no. They can't have another Stern Dismissal. Deny the Divine, okay. Okay, so that's a nice little savey for them. We still, everything still gets +1/+1 though, right? Interesting. So in that case then, I think what I'm going to do is go to combat. And I'm going to smash in with these two. Let's see how far we can get. We've got Hilliard to give one of them lifelink. Or we could actually give both of them lifelink. But as I was saying, it's not the fact that we are... It's not the fact that we're short on life, because we're not. It's the fact that we're short on cards that's going to be the issue. Oppo looks to be divvying up the goods. Chucking the Naid in front as well. That's what. They're going for the Sage. I mean, yeah. I mean, what have they got here? So, they've got 8. So we can go for 1, 2, 3.5. That's not enough. That's not enough. Open the Forge on the Brine so you don't lose heroes. What do you think Omen of the Forge does? So it's already down, so all it can do is just scry now, sadly. Yeah, it's when it enters. Which is a little bit of annoyance, but you know, that's fine. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to gain a little bit of life. Oh, is it not? How strange. Oh no, I think that's my fault. Let me, I'll have a go at fixing it. And yeah, I'll keep everything else. Actually, I could gain a little bit of life from this as well, and no, I don't have enough mana to play it, so let's attack him. Yeah, let's have a look at Cardboard Live. And then I can add a +1/+1 counter, which I think is going to go on. I'm going to put it on the R-Read. Yeah, just have a go now, my friend. I've restarted it, so it should work. And let's get the Rage Hound down. Oops, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the good thing there is we did get rid of the card which was kind of really now kind of going through our library, but we only have 12 cards left. Deny the Divine. Okay, so we're getting those removal spells out of Oppo's hand. That's fine. Venom's Hierophant isn't good for us. It does help to mill our opponent. Maya's Grasp. Upkeep, do we scry with the Omen of the Forge? I think I'm going to. So let's go for 1, 2, 3. Scry with Omen of the Forge on our upkeep. Resolve. Arosa's Blessing. Arosa's Blessing is really good for us. And the Cyclops, okay. So let's go for the Arosa's Blessing. We'll draw that. We'll go for a red, which gains us a life, which means we can pop that on the R-Read. Grow it a little bit. And then go 1, 2, and 3. Oops, yep. Oh, main. That's annoying. We've lost that. We're in the wrong phase. Idiot. Never mind. Okay. That was a mistake, but never mind. So we can kill the Hierophant. Now they're going to sacrifice it with the Lampad, and that's perfectly fine. The main thing is that we get rid of it. Beautiful. And then I think we just attack in with the R-Read. They don't really have a block for it. So do we go to damage or do we go for... Yeah, let's just give it lifelink. Oppo goes down to 13. We get a counter which we're going to spread around a bit. Put it on the Caritad. So we've never got the opportunity to make Hilliard actually activate, but giving our creatures lifelink each turn, I think is big game for us. Let's tap this for red. Oops, and go for the Caritad again, I think. 1, 2, 3. Play down the Cyclops. So this pause is likely indicative of their kind of Lampad. So I think here we go again. We go for the Oread attack once more. I mean, Oppo's surely got something that will bounce it back to our hand or something silly like that. But they have got to start sticking creatures in front of it. They can't just keep. They can't just keep going in for the. Just letting this go through. So they're going to eat it with the land pad. We'll lose a life. They'll gain a life. We're down to 10 cards. But we are starting to get a very big kind of attacking force. Okay, so we don't gain any. We don't gain any life this turn, but that's fine. End the turn. So next turn we put. We use our kind of combination with the Altar and Hilliard to put a 1/1 counter on the Cyclops. My turn, beautiful. Final Flare. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off then. So let's go red. Put the 1/1 counter here. And the white. So we go for the Final Flare on the Sea Guard, sacrificing the Satyr token. Now, do we get a counter spell out of Oppo's hands? Do we get... Ooh, if they just sacrifice with the land pad, that puts us in great shape. And I think, chat, we just go in now. I mean, they might have a giant turtle or something, but come on, we're going for it. Oppo might even scoop. I mean, this has been a really difficult first game. It's been really, really tough for us. Looks like they've got something. Vexing Gull. Okay, they're not going to go too far with that. Presumably not going to just double block the Caritad. Okay. That's interesting. We're going to get rid of the land pad first. And yeah, let's go Hilliard on the Oread. Give it lifelink. Oppo can only sacrifice one of these should they wish to. They didn't. Okay, beautiful. And now we've got lethal. Oppo needs to play a creature. We might have done it, chat. We might have fought back. I mean, we're down to 9 cards. Oppo's got 18. There we go. We get the win. What a game. So yeah, Wayne, we've drafted a green-white deck, which is really scrappy. There's nothing special about it at all. There's that 10-6 ball, which is quite good. Yeah, so this one. The only problem is though, so everything has to block it, but when they do, however many creatures are blocking it, your opponents draw cards. So we're teaming that up with the wings, so hopefully we can fly in and hit them for 10. But yeah, other than that, it's a very weak deck. We've got some good removal, and we've got Hilliard, the white god. So yeah, which very much won the game for us. So let's jump into the next round. I need to upload that video later of the trophy from the sealed pool last night. It's really good. You get kind of like about 60 really high power cards from all the sets in the last kind of like 2 years, and have to make a 40 card deck out of them. So it's quite difficult though, because you obviously, if we're used to playing draft and things like that, you're used to having these like really poor cards that are just fillers, but suddenly you've got to manage a whole host of really powerful cards, and even though you think you've got a really great deck, your opponent seems to have something even more powerful somehow. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Can we get a game though is the question. Cool. Federbone. Great name. I mean, this is nice. We've got a little bit of everything. We've got a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and we're on track to getting our 5-drop out. All of our mana. And we're going first. Yeah, you can't complain about a hand like this. Even better. Look at that. We've even got a 2-drop, so we can pass. If Oppo plays something, we can just home the forge it out of the way. We're not going to waste it though, of course. And this is actually what we're looking for. So we're going to pop down the Warden of the Chained. It can't attack or block unless you've got another creature with power 4 or greater, and we've got lots. So Soul Reaper, beautiful. And there's our other mana. This could be the perfect hand for us. So we're hitting for 4 with Trample. And next turn we put down the Nessian Boar. It's all good. We could even think about playing the Stampede Rider and the Omen, depending on what they play. Commanding Presence. Okay, so that's something that we have to deal with. No blocks. So here I think we do play down the Boar. And we attack in for 8. That's possibly the worst block they could have done, because this has Trample. So yeah, it did kill that, but it didn't prevent all the damage, which it would have done if they blocked with the Flummoxed Cyclops. And this turn, Oppo has to block the Nessian Boar with everything that they have. So, if whatever they do play... Yeah, we're giving the GGs now because... GGs. Because what we do is we play out the Omen of the Forge. And we hit face. And we attack in. Everything that they have has to block the Boar. And so we get in for 8 damage. Perfect. That was a quick one. We'll take those. We'll take those. 10, 25. Okay, so 2 wins, no losses. Yeah, I mean the deck's fine, but like that was the perfect opening hand. We couldn't have wished for a better opening hand than first 2 turns. Chikiwano. See, people are so much better with their names than got so much more imagination. This is a hand that we ship straight away. Nice. I don't even know actually what we get rid of here. The Altar's nice interaction with the Hilliard. So we're definitely keeping it. We are definitely keeping it. I think we get rid of the Stampede Rider just to make sure we can clear the way for Hilliard. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? But then again, we do need a creature to start putting things on. So maybe we get rid of the Omen of the Forge and hope to draw it again later. I just don't think I've got any ways to shuffle the deck is one of the issues. We'll see, we'll see. Oppo Mulligan down to 5. And we do get our 2-drop, so that's good for us. Scholar Grove Dancer. Fine. Yeah, so let's get our 2-drop down. These are nice sleeves. Warbride's Blessing, okay. Okay, Oppo, I like that. Oppo gets them for 2. Cling to Dust. Wow, they are being aggressive. Do they draw a card from that? No, they gain 3 life. So, what do I do here then? I think what we do is... Do I play out the Hilliard now or do I wait? I'm going to go... It's a tricky one. I'm going to go Stampede Rider. Because there's no point gaining life and putting counters on things if we haven't got any creatures to put counters on. Soul Reaper. Oppo gets... Oh no, Oppo can't even attack in, can they? That's funny. So we go for a Hilliard. Pass the turn. So Oppo can attack in now. They can get 2 damage in. We just need to kind of capitalise while they're low on cards. I'm actually just going to take this for now. Just in case they do have a pump spell. They could have Gift of Strength or something like that. Inevitable End. Yikes, okay. Resolve. Has to die. But we do get a really good spell out of their hand. Okay, so we play the Pantheon. And yeah, I mean, we can gain life, but that's about it. We need a creature desperately. Pass. We take 4. Anything else from Oppo? No. So we start gaining counters and pass the turn. Furious Rise isn't really where we want to be here, sadly. Yeah, I'm going to have to play it. And pass the turn. Wow, that's not good. It's not good. So we've got a perfect setup, but we just haven't got anything to do with it. Oppo gets in for another 4. Now, can we even get a creature out before Forerunner isn't good for us? This could see us lose this turn. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. GG's. Oh, actually, can I? Good game. Yeah. Good game. Oh well, we take that in the variants. Can't do anything about that. I think it was a good keep actually. It's just annoying that Oppo went down to 5 cards, because that knocks their that knocks their chances of winning down drastically. But never mind. Again, this is a good opening hand. We've got an ideal 2-drop, 3-drop. Okay, Hero of the Pride, that's something we can deal with now. Do we do it? I think the best thing is to do it at the start of their turn. No, I'm going to get rid of it now. Because the thing is, I just don't want it getting out of hand. We've got so many different flash enchantments. Heliod's Pilgrim. So here we go for Aroa's Blessing. Okay, so bearing that in mind, I think I'm going to go for the Stampede Rider. See if they're going to waste that on this, which would be ideal. We'll give them the nice. There's almost a little bit of encouragement to waste it. There we go. That's fine by me, Oppo. You waste that. And then we go for our Warden of the Chain. Now, if Oppo's got another one, then it looks like they might have, actually. They just looked at the Pilgrim. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I'm down with that. We can't go Banishing Light yet. Cyclops. They can't have a third one. Leonin. Okay, cool. So we could go Pantheon and Oread, but I think what we do here is just play out the Blessing. Kill the Pilgrim. And we attack in for 5. There we go. Okay. So we can go Transcendent Envoy. Oppo gets him for 3. Anything else? We've got something, I think. So here I'm going to go for the Pantheon. And I'm going to drop down what do we think? Caritad to trade. You know what? I think I'm happy just to drop down the Caritad here. Attacking with the Cyclops. Boom. I just think the Oread can be good in the late game if we can kind of save it. Bomb Rare. We can get rid of it with the yeah, let's see if Oppo goes in for an attack here. So is this until gain control of a target creature for as long as it remains on the battlefield? Okay. That's that then. Get the Stampede Rider out. Beautiful. Okay, so we are kind of back in it. I assume Oppo might have a Banishing Light of their own actually, or some sort of enchantment removal. I think it's something we had to do though. I mean, we can't We can't let Oppo keep going in with 7, 8 power. Oh yeah, they can't even attack him with the Leonin, can they? Archon is decent. So, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So not ideal, that is it. What do we do? What do we do? I think we... Yeah, so this is what we do here. So we go to next. And we attack in with the Cyclops. Well, that's interesting. I was expecting our opponent to block with this, to bring this back to kill the Cyclops. In which case then, let's get down the heroes. And I think we can even get down the Oread. Keeping up the final flare, and hopefully that will do us enough service to get through in the end. So what I'm thinking is next turn we attack with everything. They're going to bring an Iroas's Blessing back to stick on something, and then we can just kill that thing with a final flare before it touches the ground. Hopefully, anyway. That's the kind of plan I've got in my head. Let's see if it works out. I mean, we've done so much with so little mana. I'm not surprised if we flood out for the rest of the game. They keep looking at the heroes. Wow, okay. So what did that kill? Caritad. Okay. They still can't attack in though, right? Have they got something more? Wow. I mean, killing the Caritad's a little bit annoying because it does give us 2 mana. So, am I right in thinking this can't attack in? Oh, they can't block. No, because it's a different card, isn't it? What's this? Deals 1 damage to each of up to 3 creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. So what do I do here then? Just attack him? Block, block. So I think I attack him with these. Nice. What enchantments do they actually have? So that's fine. In response then, when it dies, you may return a target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, this is an enchantment, isn't it? Okay, in which case, let's resolve. And we end the turn. So we're going to have to play this one like pitch perfect, I think. They can't really go in with the Archon, can they? Pass. So they can only bring back the Transcendent Envoy. Well, I mean, they can bring back the Favoured, but I mean the Iroas's Blessing, but it goes on my creature, I think. Beautiful. Anything more, Oppo? Yeah, there we go. We pick up the win. It was weird to see them actually go in with the Archon there. Okay, so where are we now then? We are 3 wins, 1 loss. And it's important to note that that kind of loss was down to us getting kind of, well, mana screwed, flooded. Can't remember which one it was. Oh no, we weren't really mana screwed. We just didn't have any creatures, did we? We had all the setup, but nothing to put any of the counters on or anything. No life gain or... But we did have wings and we did have a an enchantment spell. We also had the Rise. No, not the Rise. the red enchantment for the creatures with power 4 or greater. Okay. Here we go. Ricky Vogel. I'm not sure if I'm excited to jump into another sealed or not. It was quite difficult. It was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Yeah, we'll play this just because this helps us ramp. And one more mana, we're quite well away here. Oppo mulligans. Playing white though, so they start with a Wayfarer. We've got lots of kind of early stuff. We did get our 4th mana, which is great. We'll see what damage they start doing with the Wayfarer first. Oppo goes in for 1. Leon into the Lost Pride, okay. So now we're getting all the mana now. Play down the Wanderer. So we're going to be taking at least 3 this turn. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna block there. Maybe we should have blocked actually. Okay, we're gonna play down the Rage Hound. I mean, no attacks. It doesn't look like Oppo's actually got a response there, do they? Beautiful. They didn't have anything. In which case then, let's go for the... Let's try and go for the Irosa's Blessing on the Rage Hound. Hitting the Leonin. Getting that Plains, which we care about. And yeah, let's go in with the Rage Hound. 4 damage, perfect. And this is looking good for us, chat. So we haven't got any more enchantments. Alseed. Okay. Temporary 1/1 counter there. They can't really attack in though, can they? Yeah, nothing they can really do there. So does this give trample as well? For my sense battlefield, target creature you control gets +X/+O. Okay, so it doesn't. It might actually be useful if we just attacked him with the Wanderer as well. Yeah, we could do that. Beautiful. So we're going in for 7 damage here. Oppo kind of has to do something about it, right? Yeah, check that out, look. Beautiful. Devotion, my friend, that's one of the kind of returning mechanics. So devotion is essentially how many of the kind of green mana symbols are on a card. So for example, to cast the Huntmaster, it takes 4 mana, but one of those mana has to be green, so it's a 3 plus a green. And this one is 2 mana, one of them's a green, so it has to be 1 plus a green, and that 1 can be anything. So your devotion is the number of mana symbols on those cards. So for example, at the minute I've got 2 devotion. If I was to play this down, I'd get 3 because this has got another green devotion. The Entrancing Lyre is a big card for them. But I think we'll be fine. I think we can get around it. We're going to hit him for 5 now. Yeah, so there's some cards that kind of care about devotion in this set, especially the gods. So with the gods, they're all classed as enchantment, so they just kind of sit around doing very little. And they only become creatures when you've got enough devotion to warrant them actually coming into play. So it's kind of like, if you can think of it as followers almost. You need to have a certain number of followers before you actually are a god, I guess. Or people, you know. Enough people have to kind of believe in you or follow your religion, I guess. Okay, so Oppo gets to make a 2/2 zombie here. Right, and I think we actually just smash in. It's not... Yeah, I mean, why not? What do we have? We've got enough to play both of these out. Yeah, let's just fly in. Because I think we've got Oppo on the ropes a little bit. Wow. Okay. I mean, we'll definitely take down the Athenia. That's a very strong card. And then we'll play down the Warden. And we'll play down the Stampede Rider, which has Trample. It buffs itself. All these things are good. And I think Oppo might scoop here. They've been really kind of mana screwed. And this can only do a limited amount of work. It's a brilliant card though if you can get it played out. Maybe a final flare here on the... Okay, no, never mind. Perfect. So that's another win. It's a shame that with the exception of the first game, our wins have been quite simple and quite fast. So 4 wins, 1 loss. Deck's not doing as bad as I thought it would do. I thought it'd be a little bit scrappy, but yeah. Let's see where we go. What time are you streaming today, Matt? I'll try and catch it. Oh, just checking. You didn't download COD, did you, for Xbox? Saving all that memory for Battlefield. See if Geff fancies the game a little bit later. Okay. Kostompy. KO Stompy? Again, yeah, a really strong opening hand. We've been really fortunate. We're gonna go Forest first. Oh, and we're getting our Rose's Blessing to back everything up. Perfect. Okay, so Underworld Ragehound. This is interesting. I think I do actually go for the Wanderer here. I mean, we will be taking 3. That's fine. Oh, I was just future planning a couple of games of Call of Duty a little bit later, my friend. I wasn't intending on doing a super long stream, so if you did fancy it, let me know. Okay, so what should we do here then? I think what I'm going to do is, instead of playing down a creature... I mean, I could play down a creature. Alright, buddy, well let me... I'll finish this off, then we can jump on if you want. Like I say, it's only going to be a really short stream today. Yeah, I think what we do here is hold back, keep the Omen of the Forge in hand. So they go for the Maya's Grasp. So in response, I'm going to hit the Omen of the Forge on Ghost Slay. Omen of the Forge on the Ragehound. Use this to get a forest. Sadly, we lost Hilliard. It goes to the bottom of the deck. But we do get that out of the hand. Oppo only hits for 2, so it's fine at the minute. And then what can we do with 4 mana? Oppo saying nice. Do we give up our Stampede Rider? Maybe. Maybe. Or we can play out the Stampede Rider whilst Oppo's kind of low on mana. And then maybe hit them with the Irosa's Blessing next turn. Alright then, bro. If there's no rush, I'll see how far we get. And then I might jump into another draft if not. Okay, so options are to play down the Boar or go in with the Rider. And I think what I'm going to do here is play the Boar, pump this, and then I'm just going to give Oppo a choice. They can block and kill the Rider, but they will be taking 10 next turn. We have got the wings. Oh wow, look at that. Maya's Grasp. Perfect. Oppo's going to go in for 2? No, they're not. Okay. In which case then, I think we go wings. Although I don't really have to at the minute, do I? So let's go for the Stampede Rider. Taking down the Celebrant. Deals, yeah, they scoop. Yeah, we had that game kind of locked up. I mean, Oppo's stuck on 2 mana whilst I'm sitting here like a god with 6. Rank up. Platinum tier 3. We're back on that push. It's 5 wins, 1 loss. So this is where we kind of thought we would be. But if we can get some more out of this, then perfect. good to see us ranking up. We had a very slow start coming back into the new season. But I think now that we've had a couple of days off, all the really good players have shot back up into Diamond and Mythic. And so we can kind of just gently climb up that ladder. I'm not even going to try and butcher this name. Sadly, it's got to be a mulligan. And yeah, that's fine. Let's. We'll have to get rid of the Banishing Light there. We've got no way of playing it. Oppo gets in with an early Spider. So this looks good for us. So the Oracle's good against the Spider. 2 Spiders, okay. In this case then, let me get the... I'm going to get the Oracle down. The reason it's good against the spiders is that when it kills it, it exiles it, and these spiders are very powerful in terms of coming back. So, yeah. So do I actually go for the Impending Doom now and just crack in for 5? Might be a little bit much that. So let's go for the Wanderer. And no attacks. We'll just sit back. Oppo's really come out of the blocks here. They've got 3 excellent cards down. They're going for the Wanderer, okay. They get 2 damage in, can't block it. Right, so we're back to kind of where we started. Stampede Rider. We could offer a trade. I don't think we do though. I don't think we do. Forerunner, okay. So there's that 4th mana. Interesting. So we can get the Huntmaster down, gives us something decent to trade. I mean, I don't think I do. I think I hold off. Oppo's getting a really strong board together. So in all likelihood, they're going to attack him with the Forerunner, and we'll block with the Stampede Rider and trade them off. This gets pumped, even on the opponent's combat steps. Killing that Wanderer is a little bit of a pain because we're missing out on a few activations. Oh wow, they lose the Mantle and the Wings. The Mantle's an extremely strong card. It's really, really strong. Okay, so they're going to go in with a Forerunner, I suspect. They didn't. Okay. In that case, then, what do we do? I think maybe we just start to establish our board. We could go in with a Rider. No, we don't. They'd just chump with one of these and then bring it back even bigger. Is the issue. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. So they're going to do that anyway. They're going to bring it back. Nice. And we could be in trouble here, chat. We need to get something going and quite quick about it as well. Yeah, what do we do? So they're bringing big spiders back. That's good. We're 1 mana shy though. 5? Not good enough, is it? And pass. Now we're the ones without enough mana. Anything will do though to get us the boar down. And if they did do that, we go in for 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So actually that might be quite decent. We're going for 16 and pick off quite a few. I'd be game for that. Okay, Oppo's eating out of our graveyard. That's fine. They could have probably waited to do something with the Rage Hound. Cyclops. And pass. Oh no, we have to attack him with this, don't we? So that's quite annoying. Thinking about it, probably could have put the Impending Doom on that then. Never mind. Never mind at all. Moss Viper. Ah, not ideal. Caritad. Pump. They're going to get him for... Are they going to forget an attack in? Okay, chat. So we could have it now. We could have it indeed. So what... I think Oppo is going to be forced into attacking here. In all honesty. So what we have, we've got 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have got lethal next turn. No attacks. We've got lethal next turn unless Oppo can do something. They're going to have to start digging, I think. Yeah, there we go. So they get the benefit of a couple of cards. I mean, bringing this back doesn't save them. They need to get some form of lifelink. Quite tense. Come on, Oppo, what are you thinking? You need a way to kill the ball. Final death? Final death on the ball. Rage Scarred Berserker, okay. That doesn't help. Gonna go in with a Forerunner? So I'm going to take 8. Oppo's counting, I think. So I'll count as well. So we don't count this. It's weird. They've got 4 mana up there, which is... I don't like that. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17. And we stick this on... Stick this on the Oracle. Oppo scoops. They did the math too. We just got there, chat. We just got there. Yeah, so that's a prime example of that boar actually doing work for us. If everything has to block it, then they need to start dealing with other things. Perfect. So we get up to the 6 wins. And now we've got 2 shots at getting those 7s. Honestly, I didn't have much faith in this deck, but it just kind of goes to show that sometimes these red-green stompy decks can really do damage. A little bit too slow for us here, so I think we have to mulligan. And there's also no red. Nice, nice, nice. What do we get rid of here then? Keep, and I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Cyclops. As daft as it sounds. We go first as well. So we play out the Oracle. We go for the Impending Doom on it next turn. So we're hitting him for a 5/5. If it kills something, it exiles it. Birth of Meletus isn't going to do work here, sadly. Some wings. Actually then, do I play out the Rider maybe just to get a larger ground presence? I think that's the way we go about doing it. Anything more from Oppo? We've got 3 mana, so... Okay, so this could be... This could imply that Oppo's got a counter spell or something. Maybe not. Go through. Okay, Oppo's down to 13 already. We've got the wings next turn. First for meaning, okay. So Oppo should have something decent now. I mean, they've just drawn 3 cards. They do have to discard 2. But yeah, they can discard an enchantment if that helps them. Oppo's thinking about it. Okay, so they discarded the one that draws them cards. They gain a little bit of life. Seaguard. Okay, so let's go for the wings. Attach the wings to the Stampede Rider. And yeah, we attack in. Oppo can't be taking 8 here. Beautiful. And end the turn. Getting Hilliard down would be fantastic if at all possible. Staggering Insight is good for Oppo. It means that we can't really get through... Oh, we can get through with the Oracle. Oppo draws a card and gains 3 life. Okay, have they got something to replace it with then? Leon Fish isn't ideal. Okay. My turn. So okay, let's go in with both. Beautiful. So we exile this. Play down the Wanderer. And play down the Rage Hound. And end the turn. Okay, nice. So we've got a decent board state. We just need to something to be able to do with it. Oppo's going in for another 3. So they're kind of caring a lot about this drawing of cards, life gain. I mean, they've gone through nearly half the deck already. Tau Mage. Now this could be quite devastating for us. Let's see what they change this into. Presumably they're going to drop an enchantment. It looks like it's going to be some sort of removal on the Oracle. Itchy Fish. I mean... Okay. Okay. My turn. So here I think what I do is... I think we equip this onto the Rage Hound. And I guess I'll just hold this back as a blocker now. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, let's go in for... Oh, this has to attack, does it? I mean, that's fine. They can't do anything about it. Maybe I just attack with all 3 then. Make sure at least I get some through. Oppo's down to 10. We play the Furious Rise. Nice. What do we want here? Another mountain. Play down the mountain. And end the turn. The issue is now that Oppo has the ability to gain life. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I mean, nothing too much we can do. We do need to be going through our deck a little bit faster, I feel. Witness of Tomorrow is good. Presumably they're going to change this to a Witness of Tomorrow as well. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. This Tau Mage is really, really powerful. My turn. So I think what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to hit the Hilliard. We got a mountain. I was hoping it was going to be white. Okay, so then what we do is we make it so that the creature can't be blocked this turn. Attacking with both of these because we have to. Yeah, it's an easy double block there. We take 3 damage, which is actually a big deal. And now I think we're a little bit stuck. We can gain a little bit of health back, but I think it's all too little, too late for us here. So we're gonna have to have this next game. Okay, well, chuck that in the way. We go down to 2 life. Oppo goes up to 13. They've got 2 beefy flyers. Expect to get commanding presence out of the library, I guess. 1 with the stars. Okay. They're going to 1 with the stars our Stampede Rider. We give them the GGs. No point playing around when we can just jump into the next game. So this is this becomes the boss fight, and again I need to get that music sorted. So 6 wins, 2 losses. This is the final game. We either go home with the money or we do not. I think with this deck it's fine, but it's just important to finish off with a really strong opening hand. Because I think if we don't have that strong opening hand, then we're just kind of completely fallible to lots of smaller mistakes. Okay. Is that somebody's password? What a name. And yeah, this isn't a very good start at all. So we have to mulligan. Yikes. Keep. Gonna get rid of the Caryatid because we need green to play green. And yeah, I don't want to go down to 5 here, so it's not the best opening hand. So let's fingers crossed and hopefully we can get the win. Okay. I think what we do here is we offer the... So, exile non-land target permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. This card can get out of control. I think we go for the Banishing Light. Yeah, I was just a little worried about it. Now, grabbing a green here would be fantastic. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. So let's go in with the Oracle. We're going to block here. Trade them off. And pass the turn. Now we do need mana. Definitely need mana. Underworld Charger, fine. Green. Green off the top, 1 time. Easy game, easy game. Just ask for what you want. Okay, now another green would set us in. Oppo's a little bit behind on. Oh, the Chrome War. How many is this we've faced? How many? Yep. So we play down the altar, which means we can play the Nessian Boar next turn. No attacks. Soul Reaper. That's interesting. This can't attack. Brilliant, brilliant. That's fine. That's fine. So then we play down this big boy. And yeah, the Achrome Ward didn't go off as much as Oppo wanted it to. So they're playing this, what, before turn or? Or have I played that wrong? No. Yeah, there we go. So we actually defeated the Achrome War there. We did lose the heroes in the way, but Hateful Eidolon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an interesting one. Mogus's Favour. So this is good for us. Let's go for the Irosa's Blessing on the Warden. Dealing 4 damage here, just so we're not getting any life gain. They do draw a card though. And then we attack in here. So both of these creatures have to block the boar. Oppo gets to draw 2 cards. Oh no, they can't block with this, can they? Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so they only get to block. They only get to draw 1, but that's still good for us. Hierophant. Lots of land. Another Hateful Eidolon went in. They're attacking for 3. Lampad. Now, do I go in with everything, or do I can't really, can I? I can't afford to trade these off. So let's just go in with the Warden. Beautiful. And we pass the turn. If we get the wings next turn, this could be excellent. Gary. Gary does a lot of work there. I mean, they could have a Maya's Grasp. Yeah, they didn't. Oh, wow. Okay, they're holding back. That's interesting. They're not holding back. I mean, I've got to hit with this, right? So what they're going to do, eat it. Okay. Okay, okay. Underworld Rage Hound. So I think I have to attack. I can't let them untap with this open, because then they can just kill me. So I get 5 here. Oppo draws 2 cards. Oppo sacks the Gary, gains a life, hits me for 1. Ah, what they could do though, what they could do is, I think they actually get it, don't they? Because, or they can kill the Rage Hound with the Mogus's Favour. Yeah, I think they've got it. I think they've got the win. So they use the Mogus's Favour, kill the Rage Hound, kill a Celebrant. Surely they've seen it. If I can drop a Hilliard next turn, this would be awesome. Wow, I think they've missed it. Chat, I think they've missed it completely. In which case... we go for it, right? Oppo could have got me down to 1. Everything blocks this. Yep. So Oppo draws those cards. There's absolutely nothing we can do about that, sadly. Oppo down to 2. They use the Celebrant to kill the Rage Hound, presumably. Beautiful. And then I get the Rage Hound back. Just enough cards to do that. Here we go. And we play down that white mana and pass the turn. And then it's kind of just fingers crossed now. Perhaps I shouldn't have played out the Rage Hound. Oppo can kill it this turn. What does this do? What did they get back from here? Gary? Nice. Yeah, GG's. GG's. That's a shame. Gary deals 4 damage, gains 4 life. Ah, what a pain. We lost to the boss. There was much easier ways that Oppo could have done that, but you know they got there in the end, and we've gone up a whole rank as well. So so yeah, that's that draft. Let's have a look how the we still get the 850 gems. That's fine. So we started off with the Nessian Boar and picked up the Hilliard. Did we need the Hilliard? It won us a couple of games. The 2 Maze Wardens were excellent. Furious Rise, we hardly used it. And the wings took us over the edge that one time. So yeah, it was an alright deck. Pleasantly surprised. So yes, draw the kind of YouTube video to the end. I'm probably going to jump into one more draft. So thank you very much for everyone that watched at Our Gaming at YouTube. Please catch us on Twitch at Our Dean. I really hope to kind of see you to help us draft live. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later.